Turning out in their thousands, women around the world marched for equal rights on International Women's Day on Friday, with some of the largest rallies in Germany, France, Spain, Turkey and Argentina. In Turkey, however, the Women's Day demonstration escalated into a standoff with police. Turkish authorities dispersed a crowd of several thousand who'd gathered in defiance of a government ban on protest rallies in Istanbul's Taksim Square. A book promoting the conspiracy theory QAnon has hit the top 75 bestsellers on Amazon. QAnon is best known for its eccentric allegations against the so-called US deep state and for its support for President Trump. Here's RT's Donald Corter.
You've seen the trails in the sky, heard about how reptiles and chemicals in the water are making the Earth flat. But now there's QAnon, a conspiracy theory claiming Democrats are murdering children and the deep state is creating diseases. And this one is getting rave reviews on Amazon.
Great read. It exposes things that are going on that the mainstream will not report.
Thank you very much for spreading truth.
In the end, justice will be served and freedom for all will prevail. Truth shall set us free.
A theory once lurking in the darkest corners of Reddit and 4chan is now under the spotlight. And thanks to who? The mainstream talking heads who decided to trash on it probably played a part.
QAnon.
Conspiracy theory group called QAnon.
QAnon, which essentially believes the entirety of the Democratic Party are conspiring and running an underground pedophile sex trafficking ring.
Do authorities watch this kind of thing? There's
no surprise these QAnon conspiracy folks are now showing up at Trump rallies.
This is all insane and incoherent.
With how little Americans trust the media these days, the call-outs are working more like promos. QAnon rose to Amazon's #1 bestseller in censorship and politics. It's even pushed aside classics like the dystopian novel Fahrenheit 451. Coincidence? I think not. If you're looking to expose the masses to some controversial content, mainstream attacks sometimes don't go far enough. Censor it. Like when platforms banned InfoWars conspiracy theorist Alex Jones.
YouTube, Facebook, and Apple all announcing they're removing his content from their platforms.
They only actually took action after weeks of media pressure.
Jones' popularity shot through the roof. YouTube users viewed his talk on Joe Rogan's podcast about 10 million times. It was a perfect platform for all the android elves and drug-crazed aliens.
They've got like astronaut-level people taking super hardcore levels of drugs and going into meetings with these things and making intergalactic deals. The Nazis, if you get into deep literature, they believed they were being possessed by entities. They were psychically connected to each other and would work like robots. Here's what the elite believes. The elves are biological androids, the Greys.
Dissing theories on television clearly doesn't work, but promoting conspiracy theories, well, that's a different story.
Some people actually have some type of paranoid delusions, or they have a paranoid personality, so they tend to see connections among things that other people don't see. Bans on social media only strengthen the conspiracy theorists because they say if it wasn't such a, a terrible thing that we've discovered, they wouldn't be hiding it, they wouldn't be suppressing us. So A, it gives them that belief that there is something being covered up, and B, it makes them feel even more self-righteous, saying that I am one of the few people left to promote the truth. I have to do it, and they're more motivated to find some way to promote whatever pet theory or conspiracy theory they have.
Okay, still plenty ahead this Saturday. US whistleblower Chelsea Manning's back behind bars, and there's a diversity dilemma at CNN, as RT reports after the break.